This is so amazing to have a day like this to remember something that there are no words to describe. I feel so privileged to be able to be part of this because I'm associated by my ancestry to a country and to a people, and that's a burden, carrying that. But there's also a responsibility because of that, not to run away from it, not to deny it. Denial, they say, is the last stage of genocide. There are these steps towards genocide where you see people as different, and then you begin to identify them, and you separate them out, and you take their fingerprints, and all these things that happened. These are the beginning stages of genocide, and it's like a tectonic plate starting to shift, and you don't know it's happening. But these kinds of things do happen everywhere in the world, and suddenly you've got enemies that you didn't know you had. And suddenly you see the enemy not as human beings. And when that begins to happen, you know that you're in a very dangerous place. And so we're not here to create enemies. We're here to know that we're the same, that horrendous things happen when you can no longer see that fact that we're the same. And so I think when this kind of event is happening throughout Japan in some wonderful day of truth, then we're going to begin to see real reconciliation. In the meantime, it's necessary to stand up for the truth, for wherever it is and has been, especially where it's hidden. It's hidden in our own hearts. Our own lives are filled with things we cannot look at, we cannot tell about, secret things in our lives, in our families, in our communities, in our countries. And we can all bring those things. That's our job, to bring those things to the light, those things that are hidden within us, our little tiny hells. And when we go there, into our hell, then we become free. So this is a march of freedom, and this is a march of peace. And when you begin to feel hatred within yourself, you know you have to watch out. A tsunami is on its way, unless you can warn yourself that that's the point at which you have to watch out. So my gratitude to Thekla, to Alpha, to all the wonderful people who are not shying away from the truth, and for those few people in the Japanese Canadian community and in Japan who have the courage to stand up in spite of denial, in spite of wanting to hide this story. Those few who will become many at some point. So thank you for being part of the few that will learn and will make friends, not enemies, out of the other. Thanks.